This was Broad Channel after a punishing combination of Hurricane Sandy and winter snowstorms, more river than road. The superstorm passed, but flooding is a regular fact of life here.
It doesn't come in like a river, like when you see the flooding out west where it's coming in one defined area. The tide just tends to rise all the way around at the same rate. And one of the key things to determine the threat is the rate of rise.
Broad Channel is a close-knit community that feels very distant from the city centre, visible across the water. Boats and fishing are a huge part of life here, but even those inured to years of flooding from both sides of Jamaica Bay were hit hard by Sandy.
The water lifted the house and moved it to the left, about 3 inches.
So you're not living there now?
I can't live, no, I'm not living here now, no. We moved out October and we're just waiting on all the insurance and engineers.
Engineers can't stop a Sandy, but they have come up with a plan to alleviate the regular flooding from high tides, sometimes twice a month. City planners propose to raise the level of this road and 2 adjoining blocks, so less water will come in and it will run off instead of sitting in pools.
What we're hoping it will do is mitigate up to maybe 80% of the routine tidal flooding that we experience down here on a continual basis. People on the block are constantly having to move their cars. Elderly people, infirm, they can't get out of the houses sometimes for hours at a time.
But the project will cost more than $20 million. And all the time, sea level's still rising. Yet even as the water pours in, many shrug off talk of costs and inconvenience. Do you think raising the block will make a difference? I mean, are you in favour of it as a proposal?
We're fine with it, yeah. It's good. If they think it's going to help, yeah, fine. 20 years ago we got water in the house also, but I raised my house since then.
With all of that going on, why wouldn't you consider moving somewhere dry?
It's nice here. It's friendly. Everybody knows everybody. It's a big family.
No, the neighborhood's too great then. Listen, my whole house got destroyed by Sandy, and I redid my whole house. People are like, you're crazy, you should move. I said, absolutely not. Everybody looks out after everybody here. You might have a bad day, but you're not going to fight with your neighbor, you know what I mean?